Video. Today we are reacting I investigate bankrupt restaurant chains by Drippy. Let's get this video started. Let's go.
Some of America's most iconic restaurants are quietly disappearing. Red Lobster, Applebee's, and even Chuck E. Cheese's are all closing down due to bankruptcy. So before they're all completely gone, I decided to visit them all to find out if they really deserve to go bankrupt. Let's go to our first location. I have just arrived at Applebee's, and according to some of my friends, this place brings back a lot of memories. Once operating over 2,100 locations, Applebee's has shrunk to around 1,500 restaurants, and one of its major franchise operators filing for bankruptcy. But let's find out if the food here is actually good. Let's go in. Today at every restaurant, I'll be judging them off the vibe, taste, and price to see if they really deserve to shut down. But let's see what Applebee's got in store for us. Right away, guys, this place is completely empty besides me. Yeah, this place straight up looked like a ghost town. I guess that's what you should expect when you're investigating bankrupt restaurants. Also, I think my seat was broken. Alright, I promise you I'm not that fat. This menu looks pretty cool, look at that. The menu had all-you-can-eat wings, ribs, and is that a pool of alcohol? Oh yeah, this is definitely a bar. Bro, they have 300 kinds of drinks here, and this is just one of the menus. Look at that. But hey, maybe the drinks here are absolutely fire, but I'm not gonna find out because I need to drive to other locations today. Alright, let's see if I can get a recommendation or something. So, what would you recommend actually? This is my first time ever at Applebee's.
Preferably in the burger tree mushroom and Swiss burger.
I'll take. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, dude. She got me a mushroom because I completely love mushrooms. However, it's time to vibe check this place. Not gonna lie, I thought this place looked pretty plain, but that was until I headed to the back, where there was a full-on bar. And you won't believe me when I say this, but they had an entire freaking pond. And if that wasn't cool enough, there were even tilapias in there. Guys, there's actual fish in there. Let's see if I can find one. Well, I'm hoping I don't drop my phone. And after a couple minutes of looking, yeah, there's no way I'll see any in this water. I wish I was at that restaurant over there. They're setting up for a party or something. Anyways, time to go back in. Off first impressions, I have no clue how this place is going bankrupt. Everything looks nice, the menu looks nice, but maybe the food is absolute garbage, so let's find out. And as I say that, thank you so much. Holy cow, it smells great. Yeah, this is a very pretty looking burger. Absolutely packed with cheese and mushrooms, with a bed of fries on the side. Y'all, this burger is literally bigger than my face. Look at that cheese. Absolutely melting off. Guess I gotta start with the fries. Not bad, they're pretty solid. I think they're like McDonald's fries better, which is kind of hard to say, but these aren't bad. Yeah, but it's time for this monster. Holy cow. It's an absolutely great burger. I don't know what sauce they put in it. It tastes like some kind of garlic sauce, but it really brings it up to the next level. That cheese is absolutely melting in my mouth. I'm not gonna lie, dude. This is pretty fire. Some mushroom with this fry here. Yeah, I don't know what that sauce is, but that sauce does it for me. I went ahead and finished my meal, and I just gotta say, alright guys, so Applebee's was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, the vibe was pretty good. They had some excellent employees, and not to mention the back of the place that was just straight up basically a pond. I can see myself having fun back there after a couple of drinks. Actually, I think that would be a bad idea. Anyways, yeah, the vibe was good. Price though, it was $17.09 for a pretty big burger and fries, so I'm also gonna say it's good, even though it's a tad bit expensive. Finally, the taste. It tasted fine. I actually have no idea why this place is getting bankrupt. But to answer the question, so does Applebee's deserve a comeback? I'm gonna have to say yes. Anyways, we need to head to our next restaurant. See you guys there.
Sorry about this, it's the ad.
Don't forget the Zook's dog treats. Choose your adventure.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 40.
We have just arrived at Red Lobster. I'm not gonna lie, this is the restaurant that originally gave me the idea for this video. After years of declining sales and rising costs, Red Lobster filed for bankruptcy in 2024 and closed dozens of stores nationwide. Anyways, let's see if this place really deserves to go bankrupt. Let's go in. This is my first time ever going to Red Lobster, and I'm not gonna lie, I have extremely high expectations because I love seafood. I've also seen memes on the internet about a blue lobster, so let's see if I can find any. First impressions, this place looks incredibly dark. Like, feels like I'm eating in a cave. The dim lights gave it a fancy feel. They had a full bar, and I even found the lobster tank. I also enjoyed these paintings of lighthouses plastered everywhere. However, I'm not seeing a blue lobster yet. The menu had lobster, lobster, more lobster, and wait, is that a seafood boil? Alright guys, the biscuits showed up, and from what I heard, these are absolutely amazing. There's only one way to find out. I think they're cheddar jalapeno. Let's break them apart and see what's inside. Oh yeah. Smells pretty good. Let's see it. Dude, that's fire. The best thing I could describe it to is like one of those white cheddar Cheez-Its, but like in bread form. That's absolutely amazing. Oh my god. However, it's time to place an order. So this is my first time at Red Lobster. So y'all have blue lobsters in the back or what? Can I just get the sailor boil? I didn't know what flavor to pick. My little brain decided to say this. Just give me all of them. Did the RL signature, I think. And before long, it arrived.
This is my favorite part because I get to smell it when it comes out.
Not only did the seafood look great, but bro started squeezing the sauce straight out of the bag into my food. 10 out of 10 waiter. Alright boys, so I grew up in the shrimp capital of Texas. So trust me when I say I know what a good seafood boil looks like. And this one smells absolutely incredible. I'm very excited. The seafood boil came with a bunch of corn, potatoes, chopped glizzies, and of course, some shrimp. Enough said, let's try it. Y'all know we couldn't forget the lime first. Shout out for the shrimp being pre-peeled because I feel like most places don't do that. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, dude, that shrimp's incredible. I'm not gonna lie with y'all, the rest of the boil proved to be pretty good. That was until I tried this. Y'all know it wouldn't be a boil. That a good hard-boiled egg, huh? Huh? Yeah, that egg was very overcooked. Not to mention, it had very little flavor. Overall, I would say the sauce in general is incredibly great. You could see like all the garlic cloves in there and all the different seasoning they used. Anyways, I finished the rest of my food. And I might have stole a bunch of biscuits on my way out. Also, this has to be the only restaurant where I didn't even touch my utensils. Alright, so Red Lobster was pretty gas. I'd be lying if I said that was the best seafood boil I have ever had, but for a chain, that's pretty good. So first of all, the start was vibe. Everything was nice and dark in there, kind of giving like a good fancy feel. And yeah, I mean, I guess if you're eating lobster, I guess that's kind of what you're going for. The price, I think I paid around $28 for a bunch of shrimp. Like, did y'all see how much that was? I know crawfish cost way more than that. Last but not least, the taste. As I said earlier, it tasted pretty good. Part of me kind of does wish I tried like all the sauces separate instead of all of them at the same time, but I can't complain. Honestly, it tasted great. So to answer the question, does Red Lobster deserve to be bankrupt? Absolutely not, and they especially deserve a comeback. Before we move on, this video is brought to you by... just kidding, I don't have a sponsor. But if y'all guys want to help me out, please like this video and subscribe if you're new. Anyways, let's get back to the food. I'm at Outback Steakhouse. Yeehaw! It's really bright outside. Outback Steakhouse has closed hundreds of restaurants over the years and now operates roughly 670 locations across the US. I've always been a Texas Roadhouse guy, but let's see if this place really deserves to close down. Let's go inside. As a Texan, you know I love me a good old steakhouse, but something about this place was kinda off.
Here's the limited time menu on the top. If you want to try the Outback ribs, those are really good.
Alright boys, first impression. This place looks way better than Texas Roadhouse. Just let me show y'all. Yeah, it was way more spacious than any Texas Roadhouse I've seen. And get this, it's called Outback Steakhouse after the Australian Outback. Yeah, we're at an Australian Roadhouse. They even have this painting of a guy fighting a kangaroo. From what I heard about Australia, that happens almost every day. I'm still looking around. This is my first time here.
First time here, we do offer you a bloomin' onion for your first time here.
Seriously?
I'll get started for you.
I did not plan that to happen, but hey, I'm not gonna mind anything that's free. On the menu, of course, you would expect a bunch of meat, but yeah, there's a bunch of meat. There were ribeyes, steak and mate combos, basically every steak you could think of. And I just gotta say, I love the names of some of these items, like pina koala and Aussie cheese fries. And before I knew it, they dropped this off at my table.
The Tide boosted
Sorry
test.
about it, it's
Clothes
not
smell
an
like
ad.
work?
Stinks.
Tide is boosted with double the cleaning ingredients for a one-wash clean the other stuff can't match. Test passed.
Smells like clean.
It's cleaner, whiter, brighter, and fresher. It's got to be Tide.
Boosted!
What the heck? Not gonna lie, that seems a little dangerous, but hey, who am I to say? These people are Australians. So everybody knows about Texas Roadhouse rolls. Let's see if this could compare. Oh, dude, that's nice and warm. Dude, it looks like chocolate. Straight up. Anyways, time to butter it up and try it. Okay, I have a couple things I need to say. So it's not as sweet as the rolls from Texas Roadhouse. I don't think they're trying to be. This just tastes like bread, but honestly, the butter is amazing. I almost can't believe this bread. Almost tastes like a cake. Oh my, dude, this is huge. This is my hand for reference. Holy cow. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so excited to try this. I'm comparing this to the blooming onion from Texas Roadhouse, by the way. Right away, it breaks off way better than Texas Roadhouse. I swear I have to fight for those. Sauce is great, battered to perfection, and most importantly, it's easy to eat. I would honestly say this is better than Texas Roadhouse blooming onion by far. They weren't lying when they said this was on another level. Yeah, someone recommended me like the Outback ribs.
Ribs are good.
Well, we'll see about that.
French fry. Oh, I forgot the ketchup. I'm so sorry.
And so far, the ribs actually look pretty good. A nice coating of sauce with a side of asparagus and some fries. You know, we gotta get started with the Aussie fries. Aussie. So stupid. Okay, so that fry was literally not seasoned at all. It just tasted like potatoes. I would've just ordered mashed potatoes if I knew it was gonna taste like that. But, time for the ribs, baby. I don't even know how I'm gonna approach eating this thing. I don't know if it's because I love Texas barbecue ribs and it's straight up all off the bone, but this one is pretty dry. You know, we had to get some greens with the meal. Yeah, they were just okay. Okay, just to start, the vibe in there was great. Also, just gotta say, I love when I got my receipt, it said, "Good day, mate." Now, on to the bad things. So the price for those ribs were $30, which I think is already kind of insane. It's not like a seafood boil. And there was an upcharge on the asparagus. Like, I didn't even think they were that expensive, man. And for taste, the appetizers are actually pretty good. I really like the bread and I really like the free blossom. But the main entree was pretty lackluster. Like, I feel like everything was under-seasoned. The brisket was dry. The asparagus was just okay, even though despite being an upcharge. I'm gonna give it a no for taste. So, does Outback Steakhouse deserve a comeback? Sorry, but I gotta say no. Time for our next location. I have just arrived at Chuck E. Cheese and holy smokes is it packed. The pandemic hit Chuck E. Cheese hard, forcing the company into bankruptcy in 2020 and leading to widespread store closures. I think the hardest part about this restaurant is not to look like a weirdo because I'm gonna be a 20-year-old walking into an establishment made for kids. Anyways, let's go inside. I never got to go to Chuck E. Cheese when I was a kid. Does this mean my childhood is sad? Probably. But let's see if the food here was good. Can I just get a personal pizza? And can you make it pepperoni? After ordering, I try to find the quietest seat in the store. Alright boys, so I just sat down. And yeah, this place is completely packed. First impressions? This place has to be overstimulation, final boss for any parent. However, I did order a small pizza. Was gonna play a little bit of games, but that thing cost $20 for the lowest amount. There had to be a birthday party or something, because every 5 feet there was a toddler trying to play games on my phone. However, I did find a game I could play without a Chuck E. Cheese card. God, this is so awkward recording in front of everybody here. Yeah, but now it's time to lock in. Oh, nah. Not gonna lie, guys. That was rigged, bro. All those plushies were way too heavy for that claw to pick up. Seriously. And if that wasn't bad enough... Yo, all these parents are low-key looking at me, and honestly, I don't blame them. I look hella suspicious right now. Not only that, but it literally took almost 30 minutes for my food to come out. Anyways, this pizza cost me $15, so let's hope it at least tastes okay. And if I were to put bets, I bet it looks pretty good. Y'all, there's no way this is $16. Oh my god. That's just straight up sad. Oh my, okay. It smells alright. Let's see how it tastes. I really don't want to try it, but I guess I have to. It tastes like straight up cardboard. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the worst pizza I've ever had in my life. I don't even know if I want to take this to go if I'm being honest. Oh my god. That had to be the top 10 worst experiences of my life. Okay, vibe wise, I can see why kids like it. It's very fun, very cool. But price? $16 for that? Oh my god. You know how much $16 could buy me at McDonald's? I could literally buy a frozen pizza that tastes better for that much. And that leaves me to taste. I'm gonna try to be nice, but I'd rather eat those Indian street food videos. Overall though, does it need to shut down? Definitely not. It's not my thing, but I can see why other people like it. Anyways, see you guys. Time for the next location. We are at Arby's. Despite operating thousands of restaurants, Arby's has quietly closed dozens of locations in recent years. Which is a shame because last time, it was pretty good. However, like I said, I only tried the kids meal, so let's see if the main menu items are also pretty good. Let's go inside. I am back at Arby's. Never in my life would I expect myself to say that, but hey, it's happening. Before I came in, I looked up the most popular menu item to give Arby's a fair shot. Hello, can I get the beef and cheddar classic, please? It was surprisingly not empty in here, and for some reason, they attached the Christmas bell on top of the normal bell.
Introducing Walmart
Sorry about
Plus.
it,
Members
this
can
is ad.
save over $650 a year. Try it free for 30 days.
Want your cat to spend more time with you? All you need is new.
It was the middle of June when I was filming this. I'm gonna be honest, it's a lot more lively here than last time, which is a good thing. Still gonna need my car though, because the last thing I want them to see is me showing a bunch of meat in my mouth. Alright boys, I just got my meal. The total was $12, and I just gotta say, this is the one restaurant today I was able to snag a drink, you know? They didn't have Pepsi, so I had to get Coke. Pepsi's better. However, before I judge its price, let's see what's in the bag. I decided to get the mozzarella sticks this time. I heard they're pretty good. Not only that, but I've had a lot of Arby's fries. After the last video, I just bought the frozen ones from H-E-B. They also have a burger, and of course the sauces. Oh, it's actually not bad. The cheese is nice, has a nice pull to it. However, I do feel like that batter is a little lackluster. Let's try it with some sauce. Marinara. Oh yeah. Yeah, the sauce definitely makes it way better. Time for the burger though, and you know we gotta do a meat check. Yo, what the? Yeah, I got no clue why it looks like this. Yeah, they definitely passed the meat check. Yeah, it's okay, but let's try it with the sauces, cause sauces seems to enhance everything. Horsey sauce first. Oh yeah, that looks. That horsey sauce is actually unbelievably fire. But let's try with the Arby's sauce. Maybe it's better with it. It does make it better, but horsey sauce on top. Hold on, I just got a wicked idea. Yeah, overall, good price, good vibes, pretty decent taste. So I think y'all know what I'm about to say. Does Arby's deserve a comeback? Absolutely. And if they don't like it for the taste, they can at least enjoy it to make fun of it. And the memes are actually hilarious. So yeah, turns out food from bankrupt restaurant chains aren't bad at all. It's just due to bad financial decisions on the company's part. Anyways guys, if y'all enjoyed the video, please leave a like. We are trying to hit 10K subs before the summer ends, and I honestly can't do it without y'all. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video, so feel free to check it out.
That should be it of this video. You guys like this type of video, make sure like, comment, share, subscribe. Hope you guys, and you want me to react to anything else, please comment down below. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope you guys like this video. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Jack Daytime out.